by Joyce Kilmer. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now, by A.E. Housman. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now, is hung with bloom along the bough, and stands about the woodland ride, wearing white for Eastertide. And since, to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little room, about the woodlands I will go, to see the cherry break free from snow. The Trees, by Philip Larkin. The trees are coming into leaf like something almost being said. The recent buds relax and spread. Their greenness is a kind of grief. Is it that they are born again and we grow old? No, they die too. Their yearly trick of looking new is written down in rings of grain. Yet still the unresting castles thresh in full-grown thickness every May. Last year is dead, they seem to say. Begin afresh, afresh, afresh. 4 Trees, upon a solitary acre, by Emily Dickinson. 4 trees, upon a solitary acre, without design or order or apparent action, maintain. The sun, upon a morning, meets them. The wind, no nearer neighbor have they, but God. The acre gives them place, they, him, attention of passerby, of shadow or of squirrel, haply, or wood. What deed is theirs unto the general nature? What plan? They severally retard or further unknown. Wet Autumn Wood, by Raymond A. Foss. White pine, oak, birch in the forest, the leaves of the oak tree covering the ground, walking from the school, returning homeward, wanting to stop and linger in the pine trees. Wet autumn wood, calling me back. So many memories of moments in wonder, walking, finding treasures exposed, without the leaves, the foliage of summer, little pearls to discover out in the wet autumn wood. Winter Trees, by William Carlos Williams. All the complicated details of the attiring and the disattiring are completed. A liquid moon moves gently among the long branches. Thus, having prepared their buds against a sure winter, the wise trees stand sleeping in the cold. The Sound of the Trees, by Robert Frost. I wonder about the trees. Why do we wish to bear forever the noise of these, more than another noise, so close to our dwelling place? We suffer them by the day till we lose all measure of pace, and fixity in our joys, and acquire a listening air. They are that talks of going, but never gets away, and that talks no less for knowing, as it grows wiser and older, now that it means to stay. My feet tug at the floor, and my head sways to my shoulder. Sometimes when I watch trees sway from the window or the door, I shall set forth for somewhere. I shall make the reckless choice, some day when they are in voice and tossing so as to scare the white clouds over them on. I shall have less to say, but I shall be gone. Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sound is the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.